The self-repairing Lamborghini. The future is here and it is here to stay. Technology has gone beyond just manufacturing a car. It has evolved to manufacturing self-driving cars, electric cars, and even hydro-powered cars. The likes of Tesla, Ford, and Mercedes are known for their rigidity and beauty, while Lamborghini, Ferrari, and Rolls-Royce are the classics. Well, you guessed right. We'll be talking about cars today, and we present to you the self-repairing car. Hey everyone, welcome to your favorite luxury channel, and in today's video, we will be discussing the self-repairing Lamborghini. Without further ado, let's get into it. Just a few years ago, some Lamborghini engineers, together with researchers at MIT, came up with a car design that's straight out of the far future. We all know the Massachusetts Institute of Technology to be one of the best schools, if not the best, in the world. Their graduates occupy top seats in top organizations around the world. The new and exotic Turso Millennial, something about the name strikes a remembrance? Well, if you are from Italy or you understand the Italian language, then you would like Turso Millennial means third millennium. Of course, the third millennial might mean something else in other languages, but in Italian, it means a car that's capable of repairing itself. Now, does this mean when the car has a flat tire, some robots will alight or detach themselves from the car to repair it? No. Or when it develops some technical faults, some robots will alight with some tools to repair it? No. It doesn't work that way. Let's get to know how the self-repairing mechanism works. The new technology used in the car is actually the first of its kind, and the whole thing is covered in a large number of special sensors that examine the car's health, detecting any damage or deterioration. If the sensors find any cracks, the car will repair them by filling them in with special nanotubes. Think of the nanotubes as the human red blood cells that fight against any disease in the human body. The mechanism utilized by Lamborghini prevents the problem from spreading to other parts and hence acts on the saying, "Prevention is better than cure." The CEO of Lamborghini says the Turso Millennial will allow the company to revolutionize the world of engineering, and he could be right. The self-repairing technology could rewrite the rules not only for sports cars, but for all kinds of machines. Imagine that as an F1 driver, you don't have to leave the racetrack for the pits after each lap. Imagine what it would be like if all your gadgets and home appliances could automatically recover from wear and tear the same way your skin does. The engineers also have made another breakthrough by designing the car to be all-electric. The Turso Millennial uses supercapacitors instead of batteries because they can be charged faster and contain more energy. Now, this is slightly different from other electric cars, right? The car has been designed to capture and release energy all at the same time in order to improve the performance of the Lamborghini and stop it from being dependent on the chemical reactions that take place in ordinary batteries. The supercapacitors are made from carbon, which means they can be integrated into the car's body panel since they're way smaller and lighter than standard batteries. The car also has no engine in the conventional sense. Instead, each wheel has its own electric engine so that the amount of torque can be controlled for each of them individually. This makes the Turso Millennial comparable to a modern Formula 1 car. It also means that the Turso is effectively an all-wheel drive. As for the numbers, they're no less impressive than the Lamborghini's futuristic abilities. The car is the first product of a 3-year, $120 million partnership. That's a huge amount of money, don't you think? But for a car of this caliber, then I think it's worth every single penny. The Turso Millennial's top speed is nearly 220 miles per hour, which is the same speed as an arrow shot from a bow. Another amazing feature from the genius engineers. Imagine your car competing with the speed of an arrow. The car has 838 horsepower, which is comparable to several herds of wild horses in a prairie, but you won't hear the roar of the engine. Even with that amount of power, the Turso Millennial was shown at the 33rd Annual International Automobile Festival in Paris. The most interesting designs for modern cars were chosen at this event, and eventually, the Lamborghini lost out to the Mazda Concept Vision Coupe, which is another car with an incredible design. If we look at the design of the cars, you would see that the Mazda and the Lamborghini are two extremes of the same basic idea. The Lamborghini looks a little like a starship on wheels for bad guys, while the Mazda is the embodiment of futuristic grace. However, the Mazda Coupe doesn't boast the same technology as the Turso Millennial, which makes the Lamborghini a perfect choice for many. Another important feature of the Turso is its automated function. For now, this can be used only on a racetrack, which you might think is a big disadvantage, but looking at the details, The Turso has a computer system that allows the car to drive itself around absolutely any racetrack without problems. Once the Lamborghini has completed a lap around the track on its own, it's ready to become a teacher for the driver. Its technology can instruct them on how to perform a lap around the track just as fast and skillfully as the Lamborghini itself can do it. How exactly does it work? Well, you could say the Turso Millennial is going to be the most expensive games console in history. Have you ever played one of those video games where you compete on a racetrack with a ghost of your previous lap? The Turso Millennial uses augmented reality technology to do the same thing. Aside its racing efficiency, the Lamborghini is an exotic car right from time. So if you want to see the car parked in your garage or backyard, ready for an ordinary drive, then you can go for that as well. Well, the price tag is also impressive. According to some estimates, the Turso Millennial will cost around $3 million. That's some huge price right there. The Mazda and Lamborghini are not the only super futuristic cars out there. The PopUp made by Italdesign and Airbus won the grand prize for futuristic city cars at the 33rd International Automobile Festival. Are you wondering why Airbus was involved? This makes sense when you realize it's both a car and a plane. The PopUp is made of 3 different modules: a passenger capsule, the ground module, and the air module. It was designed for megacity journeys of the future when our cities might become as big as entire countries. However, that doesn't mean the car itself is going to be huge to fit the size of a megacity to make things convenient for everybody. Airbus and Italdesign made it quite compact. The idea is simple but ingenious. You walk outside and get into your sleek car from the future, or more accurately, into the passenger capsule, which is attached to a ground module. A computer scans your face and checks some other details to confirm your identity. It then drives you automatically to the nearest changing station. When you arrive at the station, the ground module is replaced by the air module, and now you can fly to your final destination. On the other side of the megacity, the modules go to the recharge station after use until someone else needs them. That way, nobody needs to store them in their garage or at home. This also means that fewer modules need to be manufactured, which will be less harmful for the environment. One more concept car we might one day see is the Renault Symbios. Just like the others, it looks sleek and futuristic. But here, the main goal is physical comfort. In fact, Renault engineers say that the car will become part of your house. The car's interior looks like a well-designed living room. The special materials and shapes of the furniture inside have been designed to make you feel completely at home in the vehicle. The seats can also be rotated 180 degrees, offering you a totally new driving experience. This feature makes it easier and more comfortable to communicate with other passengers. Talking with your loved ones while in the car has just been made easy since it's a self-driving car. There you have it all, guys. Let us know your thoughts about the video in the comment section. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and smash the notification icon to get notified whenever we release a new video. We'll see you in the next one.